Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
Miss Tony.
And we are...
Rachel.
I'm Rachel.
You're channeling two people.
All right, then, and we are Pseudo Adults.
Whoa, we as in you and Rachel are one today. We are Pseudo Adults.
It's like a symbiote.
Yeah. Where are my Rachel symbiotes? Welcome to episode 180 of the Pseudo Adults podcast. I'm sitting over here today because Rachel, her is under the weather. Hope she feels better soon.
Yep.
And so I'm her seat filler.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah. Otherwise, Tony would be over here all by himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pseudo Adults, it's a podcast you could subscribe to anywhere that you find podcasts, whether it be in the audio medium. And if you want to watch us in the video, see us, then you become a Space Zambonie YouTube member. $1 a month or more.
Please.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
What this man does not speak lies. If you go to youtube.com/SpaceZamboni, you could find all of our content, and you could find our podcast and videos and behind the scenes content. Check it out, and if you are already a member, thank you for being a member of the channel.
Chant?
The Chonchent?
Content.
Oh. If you're a pop culture fan, check out In a Warrior, where we help you level up in life. And if you want to move into an IT career, check out Inner Tech Warrior.
Very good. All right, so we've hit another round-numbered episode. This is episode one. I say uh-oh?
Uh-oh.
That's right. That means, Matt, you need to take off another article of clothing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
That means we give our big ol' updates and see how we're doing. But before that, I was called out. Speaking of Matt's outfit, if for anyone's watching this, Matt's wearing some nice Pokemon garbs. I apparently said, and this is a shout out to Mark who pointed this out to me, that I'd be attending the Pokemon Go Fest the following week, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll give you the scoop." And then I apparently forgot. We probably took a week off, and it was out of my mind. So I'm ready to give my update.
Nice.
Okay. So,
But you just said going somewhere, and I just remembered I went to the fucking Bronx Zoo.
whoa! No way.
That's cool.
Yeah, I went to the Bronx Zoo for like the first time, and it was really fucking
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I...
Yeah, go ahead.
So we brought AJ for the first time to the Bronx Zoo. Oh, really weird, too. My eyeball was like fucked up for a week, and at the Bronx Zoo, a fly flew into my eyelid.
Oh, my God.
Already fucked up eye?
Yeah, already fucked up
So
eye.
it
Same
knew
eye.
where to go.
Yeah.
It was targeting. It was like, turn off your targeting system.
Oh my God, I didn't need it.
And I was like, oh my God, it just flew into my eye. And John's like, hey, they're like, what? You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm
don't
like,
worry,
I
just
think
ate
it
some
scratched
poo.
my fucking eye. I'm like, I think it was like hurting more. And then it hurt way more the entire time at the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, man.
And then we're in the car, and I'm like blinking, and I see the fly
Oh, my God.
dead
Still
on my
in your
eyeball.
eye?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, man.
It was dead.
It was a
on
little
my
tiny
eyeball.
fly?
Yeah, like a little gnat. It was dead on my eyeball, and I took it off, and I was like, "Oh my God!" It had like a fiesta in my eyeball,
Wow. That's insane.
and then a siesta because it died.
Wow.
It's eternal siesta.
Oh, my God.
That's your eye equivalent of Matt's bird stuck in his car story. He was like, a bird just flew in front of my car, but thank God it didn't hit it. Oh, yes, it did. It's still there. Still in your eye.
I realized that it was there. I like that you pulled up and you're just dying laughing. And I'm like, oh, everything okay with my car? And you're like, you have a dead bird in your car. And I'm like, I thought that thing flew away. I don't notice.
No one's safe from you.
Holy fuck!
No way.
Everyone feels free to ram into you or get rammed by you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. That wasn't the first time I drove into a bird, because another time a bird kamikazed into my car. This was at a time when I had a Jeep and the air conditioner wasn't working. So I had to keep the windows open. So I'm driving along, and next thing I hear is thump,
Oh,
and
wow.
then all these feathers are just flying around my car. I'm like, ah! Yeah.
Holy shit!
Birds don't like my vehicle.
Anytime a bird flies in front of my car now, I think twice about it. I'm like, that one may not have gotten away. You have to see the follow through. Otherwise, you look.
Yep.
Yeah.
There, I have I told the story of when I hit the goose on the podcast?
Speaking of the zoo.
Yeah, speaking of the zoo. Now we're talking about just hitting birds at cars. But I was driving by the college I used to go to with Gian in the car, and it was nighttime, and my headlights were on, and I didn't see anything. And literally, like, the windshield, like, you can't look past the fucking bumper of the car, and I just see a goose head go like this and then turn and look directly at my face, and it was already too late. We slammed the shit out of that goose, and I see in the rearview mirror, it just like, and Gianna goes to me, she goes, "Oh my God, is it okay?" And as I'm looking at it like flail in the rearview, I'm like, "It's fine." It's okay. But then Gianna was crying nonstop, and she made me pull over, and she's like, "We got to take it to the vet. We got to like take care of it." I'm like, that's a goose. I don't know what we do. So we turn around, and we see it in between the roads, like the right and left side is on the grass, and we're like, "Oh, okay, it's not like messed up." And then it stands up, it takes a shit, and just keeps walking.
So is the meaning of life.
We're like, all right.
Like, oh, that was a fun time.
Yeah, check the shit right out of it.
It was like a bad Affleck ad.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh my God.
That's crazy. Another goose story. So Rachel and I were going to the gym. This is when we were at Crunch Fitness, and so we're going down the road, and a car in front of us hits a goose. The goose goes flailing backwards over the car and then under Rachel's car. And then Rachel's like, "Oh my God!" And we just see the goose go like tumbling. And then we look at it, the rear view mirror, and he just gets up and walks away. I was like,
Oh, man.
Man, geese are resilient.
They're durable.
Geese are car proof.
I guess after having so many car experiences,
they evolved to...
Over the last century.
It's probably the same fucking goose.
the immortal goose.
Get fucking insurance.
Does that have like a signature scar or something?
There's one right down there.
Yeah. It's the Kia sign.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was trying to think of that, and then you were like, boom. That's amazing. That goose, by any chance, have a Kia logo imprinted on its forehead.
Oh, man.
That's amazing. All right, cool. All right, so what about the Bronx Zoo happened?
Yeah, so no, it was fun. I haven't been. My dad says he took me when I was really young, but my mom says I was too young to remember it all. But I didn't realize how fucking big it was, and it is really weird that it's like a jungle in the middle of the city.
Totally.
Yeah.
Such a strange concept. And then we got like $17 tickets for the whole zoo. And
That's wild.
you could go to like all the enclosed areas too without having to pay extra.
Wow.
So we got to do the monorail. We got to like go into the different exhibits and stuff. It was really cool. I had a lot of fun.
How
AJ
many
was
different poos did you smell?
Oh, ew. There was actually the penguin enclosure.
Yeah.
Was the stinkiest, shittiest, like bird shit everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah, and John's like, "Alex, stop saying it stinks." I'm like, "Why? It's fucking stinky. Why can't I say it's stinky?"
What? Yeah, call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you yell at the penguin that specifically pooped?
It was more the birds that were around the penguins.
Damn.
Because they had like you know how like when Bridget steps in bird turd?
Which she does
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
She does the clump.
She's the bird turd stomper, you know?
She strikes again.
She would have had a field day because there was
God.
so much bird turd all over this rock.
Oh, man.
There was like a rock formation in the floor, and man, she would have been doing like Dance Revolution on these things. Like it was the fucking feet pads.
Max 300 on that rock.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, but it was cool. I like the zoo a lot. I hadn't gone in a long time. The last time I went to the zoo was like California. So it was neat being able to see like elephants and giraffes and rhinos and them talking about like how some of them were on the brink of like extinction, and they brought them to this place, and now they're like
Now
thriving.
there's Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and you're like, ooh, some of those animals look sad.
Like, well, is this or they're extinct?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll take sad.
They should probably just go extinct if that's what nature wants.
Yeah, if they look that sad.
Did you learn you have Eliza Thornberry powers at this trip?
Oh, the animals are speaking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew it before I did.
Oh my god.
But when you kept telling me about it, I was like, I don't think that's true.
I just kept going, you're Eliza Thornberry.
Yeah. And I'm like, can you stop smearing your shit on my forehead?
It's the only way it works.
Which animal
That's
did
what
you hear
smelled like
first?
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, which
What was the first animal that spoke to you?
The hyena.
A hyena?
Mm.
It went,
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's the only animal that spoke to me, though.
Oh.
Did you know that?
parrot?
Yeah. Did you know that hyenas got a bad rap from the Lion King?
What do you...
Got a bad rap.
Because they're villains.
They were the villains, and they were played off as dumb, and
Speak
they're
up for
very
them, Matt.
intelligent animals.
Yeah, tell
Very
us how good hyenas are.
They're really good, really smart. They could hunt alone and not need a pack. They're very independent animals, and they got a bad rap from the Lion King. Thanks, Disney.
Which hyena gang is paying you to say this shit?
Nobody.
Talk good about us today.
I have no constituents.
Yeah.
Coyotes, on the other hand, those motherfuckers.
Coyote ugly.
No, they're...
I love coyotes and wolves.
Yeah,
But I didn't see no wolves.
Uh,
But we saw a red panda.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, it's the movie Red.
oh. So she was a little girl that turned into a panda?
Yeah, and everyone's like, look at her, stupid bitch. They're like, transform, you bitch. I was like, oh, man.
If you're the real savior, you transform into a human right now.
Did she rage into a karaoke microphone?
No, she was just crying. She was sad.
One
Like
of the
the
other
other
sad ones. Yeah.
sad Agretzka.
She
Yeah.
forgot how to transform.
Yeah, maybe. The rocks didn't help her.
Oh.
But what was weird was that there are like certain people that just enjoy the zoo, like walk through, kind of like I think we would just walk and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the families that are like, yo, animal, turn around.
Oh, my God.
Turn around. Hey, turn around. I want a picture. Turn around. I was like, what the fuck is it?
Paparazzi for the animal.
It was weird. Yeah, well, what do you think of J-Lo?
Oh, my God. Did you happen to see any primates manipulate themselves or fling poop?
There was one macaque, and he was...
Laugh.wave.
It was awesome.
Oh, my God.
But yeah,
my
it was looking...
That got picked up by the microphone.
Oh.
It was looking at us like we were the exhibit, because it was just like one pane of glass, and he was literally just staring at us going like, "You freaks."
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anytime an animal was close, everyone had their... Even me, to be honest, was like, that animal's closer than it would be in the wild. I need pictures of it.
Basically in Africa right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you see any elephants or no?
Yeah.
Were they sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was really weird, there was two rhinos, and they were like all next to each other and cuddling.
Mm-hmm.
And the zookeeper was like, okay, if you guys look over there, you'll see a mommy and a baby rhino. I was like, oh, uh-oh, mommy and baby gonna make a baby.
Whoa. How many times did Toto play?
Oh, Africa? Oh, okay. No, they just, Pitbull's Ocean by Ocean was playing.
On repeat?
On repeat. The
Wow.
whole
That's pretty crazy.
safari ride. This would be, a great podcast for people to figure out what is real. Because what the fuck is he talking about?
Where was the Pitbull exhibit? Where it had Pitbull and exhibit in a cage and them having a rap battle.
Oh, no, it was actually just Pitbull.
Just Pitbull?
And they're like, oh, Exhibit is sleeping right now. We gotta wait.
Oh, all right, understandable.
But he's-
Everybody needs their rest.
He was trying to talk to people, and then people just like, go.
Hey, turn around. Let me take a picture.
What'd you think of J-Lo?
Bonita.
No, I was gonna say in when we went to the zoo in Colorado, we saw the elephants, and like we also saw where they like keep them when they're not out. And like it was so depressing to see those elephants. There was one that had like this ball in its little a cage, I guess, and then it was just going, just hitting the ball, just with its snout. Like the most bored, sad-looking animal I've ever seen.
Yeah, it wasn't even playing its Xbox.
Oh
no, yeah.
I love that if they gave him a giant Xbox.
Come on, elephant, play your Xbox.
It's not turned on.
You haven't played Halo in weeks.
The first thing the first thing I said to Gianna when we walked in, it was such a stupid quote. I was just like, you know, the first YouTube video was filmed at a zoo.
What?
Yeah.
The monkey sniffing its finger and falling out of the tree?
No, my God.
The very first YouTube upload was like my time at the zoo.
It was like vlog?
It was the guys testing out the platform.
Oh, wow.
And it was apparently his video at the zoo.
That's cool.
Yeah.
At that zoo? Bronx Zoo?
I don't know.
Oh.
Was there a fly in his eye?
Oh my God.
Then he'd be me. And I'd be like, where's my money? Where's my money?
It's a combination of wire me my money and where's my money?
Yeah, where's my money?
Thank you for translating.
You're welcome.
Everybody go take pictures of Pitbull.
Okay.
He's only here for the season.
All right, so in honor of being a 0th episode, I'd like to hear everyone's skinny. I want to hear the updates. I want to hear what's going on, the nitty gritty, the juicy details, as much as you're willing to talk about. If you want, I guess I could go first.
Yeah.
To get first of all, I think I've alluded to. I haven't. To be fair, I haven't. Oh, you're drinking at the same time. This is cool. But it's a view I don't normally have.
It's a whole new world over here.
Yeah, something's just fundamentally different. I don't know which camera's pointing at me. I think it's that one. Hi, Mom.
He's having a stroke.
Oh my God.
Oh, anyway.
Of genius.
Wow.
I have plans for the 200th episode of Pseudo Adults. I'm trying to keep it from these guys and Rachel, because I'm gonna shock you and surprise you on the day of, but it's still 20 away, so it's gonna be a while. And I haven't worked on it lately, but I have fun ideas. I think it's gonna be a fun time.
Awesome.
And I won't say anything more. But just so you know, there's gonna be a special 200th episode.
Hell yeah.
Whoa,
that's
dang.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Then otherwise, music related updates. I have done a lot since I think episode 170 in regards to my own music. I think I was in this finalizing stages of the songs. I'm past that.
Awesome.
Album submitted. It's done. I got the artwork from a very talented artist. I came up with a band name.
Awesome.
And I slated for release. And I followed Tony on Instagram yesterday, and he hasn't followed back.
Oh, that was you?
Oh my God.
I didn't know who that was. I'm like, who's this person?
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
I was like, I'm going to text you tomorrow.
Now I'm going to accept it. I was like, I don't know who this person is.
Yeah, so I decided to name the band name the Asymmetrics.
Awesome.
And I was struggling with a band name for a really long time, and it was just sort of the difficulty and like impossibility, like how impossible it is to find a balance between like the different aspects of your life, like work life, the creative life, the stuff that makes you happy, and hopefully the creative is what makes you happy, but that's not always true either, because sometimes you need a break and it feels like a chore when you're doing those things. So for some reason the word asymmetric popped in my head. I looked it up. Wasn't really taken, especially the asymmetric, specifically phrase like that. So I was like,
awesome.
I'm not done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. And I think it could serve well because I have like 3 electronic style songs that I get to focus on sometime in the future, that I was like, I think it could fit different styles of music too. So
awesome.
I finally have a name, so I'm excited about that. So, and the album Flowers and Cheap Dates is coming out October 27th next month.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing you work through that process over the course of time has been like awesome to now see you at this stage. It's been really cool. I'm very excited for the release.
I am too. I'm like, I hear people like that release music are just like they're always just focused on the next thing. That's totally where I am now too. So it's just like I'm excited for it to be like, yeah, let's listen to this song whenever I want. Like I think that's the perk of it. So because I'm using the same methods that Space Zambonie releases the music for, and so it should shoot out to all streaming services on October 27th. Right. So be doing more reminders. I don't know if I should just let it release and just like do. I'm not good at making social media posts and stuff like that.
Album release party on the Space Zambonie podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd be down to figure out what that entails.
Yeah,
acoustic songs or something like that.
Be cool
if that's not too douchey.
No, it's fine.
That's another thing. I'm so self-conscious. It's just me, so it feels douchey.
It's just you having fun.
So. Yeah.
I think it's totally fine to do whatever you feel with it.
All right,
and then we'll clip it and we'll be like, out now.
That'd be nice. I appreciate that.
We gotta try and make you laugh while you sing your music.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to throw him off his game.
Bro, he hasn't reacted once. I've been blowing him this whole time.
Well, at least that way you know you're ready for the big games. When you're performing, people are gonna do some crazy stuff towards you. So, maybe.
Why does he always perform with a podium?
He's gonna like smack volleyballs that way.
I mean, now the big thing is just people throwing stuff at the singers. Adele, Drake, whoever. All of these are
The Wiggles.
Yeah, the Wiggles. Yeah,
Baby
they
Shark.
get pacifiers thrown at them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's like the equivalent of like a woman throwing her bra babies or pacifiers.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, thanks, babe.
Ew. The Wiggles off the stage.
It's just not their diapers.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be fucked up and hilarious. But
And they're probably dirty.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
okay.
Unless they freeze them and chuck them at them.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Ice Demon Baby is
It's Jack Jacks from The Incredibles.
I was thinking the same shit.
Oh my god.
So the now focus is back on Space Zambonie comedy music. We've had a bunch of songs that were very much recorded, and we've done more work on 2 of them. I'd say it's sort of like I always figure out like I'm always going to come back to it when it's like, okay, let's final fresh eyes, and if we don't mind repeating last second things, like I think that's where these things are, and I should just leave them at that point because I think they're essentially done to that up to that point. The 2 that we're working on, which were Missing Syphilis and Ghouls Are Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think Ghouls Are Cool is going to be a Halloween release because like what are we gonna do? So maybe next year, I don't know, or it just comes out.
What if it's Halloween at Christmas?
The
Like
nightmare
the Jack
before
Skelly.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have Halloween on Christmas.
What the fuck?
And so
Oh, that sounds like a cool party too.
Halloween on Christmas.
A December Halloween party.
At the Haunted House of Hamburgers.
And then-
No.
Then you have Christmas in July.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
You probably could do it there. Probably a great idea.
Yeah, the whole place will be empty. Or predominantly.
that's what you think.
I hope not. I hope they're always busting with business.
Always
Busted.
bumping with Googles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it could. Things could be done. There's a lot of like music videos I still want to film from the first album too. So at the end of the day, we could always just be like, all right, well, let's record this, this, and this, and then maybe we'll line up that like another time or next October or December, whatever we feel works with it.
Totally. It's fine by me. Yeah, that's basically it. Songs, music, play. How about you guys?
I've been doing a lot. Have you? You want to go?
Me, I'm just getting worked to death, and I got to get a camera up my butt. That's about it.
Well, you did the writing and stuff, and we've been doing a lot of other things too. So.
Yeah. So it's really piggybacking on everybody else's stuff. I'm like a leech.
No,
Oh my god.
you got your own creative juices. You're a very creative, smart, and funny guy.
Thank you.
Dude. You have a lot. Yeah. I'll suck you off.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll go into the team.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Whenever someone needs it, bro, I'm here to blow you.
I'll do the camera.
Yeah, please. You don't have to switch. You'll just stay here.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! This is the God. Whew. Oh.
Whoa, good golly, sweet mom.
Oh. I think I coomed.
Alex, whoa.
I coomed. I'm cooming.
But no, I mean, we've been doing even like the game stuff that we're doing.
That was splendid.
Can confirm.
Splendid. It tastes like Koala Creeper.
It did.
Ah, yes, the sweet sour caramel apple.
Sweet Jesus. We did the game stuff too. Working on the game stuff. So we have a lot of things that we're doing. We have basically there's maintenance of the normal stuff we do, like the podcast, the gaming streams, and all that stuff. Then there's the comics, the cartoons, and the games, which we've been doing a little bit of everything. So I think I talked about it like a few episodes ago, where I kind of split up my work to be like 1 week a different thing. So I've been able to kind of like get progress on everything without having to be like, okay, well shit, this thing is like hasn't been worked on in months instead. So I've been getting, I put out like a little video of like, oh, this is what Ethan Klein would be like as a fighting game character. So I got to do like programming in the fighting game and doing the concepts for that. And then if it's something that he's like, oh no, I don't want to fuck that, fuck you. I was like, all right, cool. I just changed the designs and now it's someone else. But the work's still done.
Nice.
So I'm building the fighting game in a way where if you change one sprite, it'll change it across the whole timeline. So if it's something like he doesn't like or doesn't want, we could just make his beanie a cowboy hat and make his face a western face, and now he's like a different character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uncle Fester.
Yeah, Uncle Fester. Uncle
He's also a cowboy.
Whoa, Cowboy Uncle Fester.
Sounds like something from the Addams Family.
Yeah.
Probably happened at some point. If not in this universe.
Unfortunately.
But we've been doing we did a lot of recording for parody stuff that I'm sifting through and editing already. I'm trying to prep some of that stuff. We have
the paranormal investigation.
Yeah, the paranormal investigation, which I have to find time to get through and do that stuff too. There's a lot of stuff. The comics, we have 2-3 issues done. The pencil guy is doing pencils. Jacopo, our boy, is doing pencils for issue 3 of Regular Time, which is coming out. Far From Evil. It's coming out really fun, and we ended up incorporating like different fun elements into it now. We have like the scary Barry guy, whatever.
Oh yes,
Krilligan.
Yeah, Krilligan.
And the boys in their Ryan Gosling dream are getting attacked by Krilligan, and it's fun. We've been having a lot of fun with different things. It was cool receiving an issue fully colored, because I was able to look at it as like, oh man, like
this is hot.
Yeah, this is. Oh no, it's hot. So I've been having a lot of fun. I've been doing right now, working on reanimated music videos too. We have the
8-bit one. That one looks really cool.
Thank you. So we have that one, which we don't even have a name for the song. I think it's just gonna be called "Oh My Car."
Oh my car.
Just, oh my car. And then the Predator music video, which I have close to done too.
Damn.
And Snail Life.
Awesome.
So I'm doing 3 all at once, which has been fun. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's cool.
Crazy stuff.
Wow. Just in terms of Intertech Warrior stuff, so we have 6 clients right now that we're just testing with. Matt's one of them.
Hello. Whoa.
So Matt, you could probably talk a little bit about your experience with it.
My experience has been very fun because technically I get to watch you a lot more and I get to do the interactive stuff while I'm watching you. So you have the lab portion, you got the video portion. There's a ton of bonuses that I still have to reach, all thanks to work being crazy. But overall, it's been awesome. Yeah, because it's very easy to follow along and it's, I don't know, I feel like it would help me be able to get where I want to be in the near future. God.
Yeah. So then, so also as part of that, we're looking at like what's the best way to do like the accountability and also what like how much value can we provide to get you like the job, right? So like what can we do in order to get you from like I think it's 20 hours of experience that we're doing through the course, and then. Cool. Yeah, so it's 20 hours of experience, and I think there was a study that said like if you had 20 hours of experience that you're already above average with most other people. So that's why I wanted to put as much in terms of the labs and the hands-on experience there. But now the next portion of the part we're working on now, because now that's complete, is the actually getting you the job, right? So now you're getting experience, and now what's the best way to get like the professional networking and the referrals to actually get you a position? So that's the part we're working on right now.
Sick.
How far are you through the course?
I'm like at the end of module 2, and I'm like snail pacing it right now.
How many modules?
Between my father
No,
and
it's 3 modules.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're like...
Almost done with module 2, which is the main portion of the program. The first portion's the accountability, getting in cahoots with your partner and everything. My partner went away for a bit, but now he's back. And then the module 3 is just the bonus material, so I'm looking forward to getting to that part, though.
Cool. Oh, that's sick. When you
Almost there.
when you finish, let me know. So,
all right.
Is there examination, or are you having them take any
questions?
In module 3, the way it works is there's the those labs are gonna have you throw it in as an assessment.
Oh, nice.
And then so we're gonna review it and tell you like, oh, if there's something that we find that's
remediation.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I mean, does it end with them getting a cert, or?
Yeah, well, so they'll get a certification from the course. Yeah, but I think we're still trying to see what's the best way of incorporating that into like the experience part, because you can use that certification and say like, okay, all of my tech experience came from this like course and this certification.
Yeah.
So that we're trying to find the best way to incorporate that.
Cool. Cool. Let me know when you finish the course.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to help you find something too.
Thank you. Yes.
When you say you're like you're developing like additional so do you just trying to like picture it like Matt's talking about modules, because I understand what an online module is, but do you like have like a personal touch on each person who's like each of your clients at this time, or you're basically just sort of like overseeing the stuff that you already set and you set in place, like all these modules, and
you reach out.
Yeah. So Rachel's usually the one that reaches out to check.
Oh, really?
To see how everybody's doing along with the course, and if there's anything that they feel like it can be improved, or if there's any struggles that they're having, things like that. So some suggestions we are actually incorporating into the course, like we fixed the all the Mac pieces that was from Matt. And then another one of our clients was saying that we should have a key terms document. Yeah. So we developed that, and now that's part of the onboarding, and it's also part of the module 3, where it'll show you like, okay, these are the commands you're using, and then this is like what everything means. So
that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Packet tracer's fun.
Yeah, packet tracer is crazy, because you learn a lot of stuff through it. It lets you do all the actual commands through it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. All right, so I think we'll feel like we understand each other. We're all updated. Everyone feels crammed and informed with all the knowledge and stuff that we're ready to move on to what comes next.
Cheetah Machine's doing well.
Yes. Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Last time on the Perpetual Cheetah Machine, it produced one small one.
Did we confirm that was from the machine?
It was possible a Cheeto accidentally just fell in.
I don't know, but this time I got 2, so I'm just like 2 little tiny ones.
Was that one plus?
Unless they're like orange painted gerbil poops.
Wait, why would you think that?
I don't know.
That's oddly specific.
Is there a gerbil in the cage?
Or human poops colored orange.
Oh, wait a second. That adds up, because like they've got a shit.
So you think they're just combining them together?
I think they're taking the
quickly meld it.
No, bro, they're just rubbing the prepackaged Cheeto dust onto their shit.
I'm gonna have
progress.
I gotta pay a closer eye. I gotta get like a camera on these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Hey, have you
Little
smelled the
bastards.
Cheetos?
What?
Have you smelled the Cheeto?
It smelled like cheese and shit. I mean, that's how most Cheetos smell. so I was like, this smells like Cheeto. And the tarantula hasn't complains. I don't know.
Has the tarantula been eating the little pieces?
Yeah, well, like it. So
How does the tarantula file complaints?
that's a good question. I'll set up a little complaint box.
Yeah,
I'll have a little drop box, give a
little
little index
pen.
cards.
Oh my
I love
God.
it. Yeah.
Is the tarantula doing well?
Tarantula's healthy. Yeah.
Doing well mentally?
Mentally, yeah.
Okay.
Mentally, physically, pumping iron like a boss.
Oh, really?
Curling humans.
Tarantulas.
Yeah.
Wow. All
It's
right.
got to intimidate these humans somehow. It doesn't skip leg day. It's got 8 of them.
8 days a week.
Yeah.
That is an awesome t-shirt. Don't skip leg day. And it's a
It's a
spider with
tarantula.
8 buff fucking legs.
Space
Oh, yeah.
Zambonie merch?
Yeah, check it out. Buy it now.
All right. So I heard that Tony attended a certain exhibit.
Whoa!
And it wasn't zoo animals this time.
You're right. It was like pictures of things,
Art?
paint. Yeah. It was actually the Van Gogh experience.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because Alex also went.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went a different time though.
Yeah. So, no, it was really cool to. So at first you walk in and there's like quotes from like his brother and from him and like their correspondence with one another when they were writing to each other, and you can see like his Van Gogh's like trying different things to see like what works for him. and he's like, oh, I try to be a preacher, I try to be this, I try to be that, and like even an art dealer. And then his brother did good with the art dealing, but he didn't.
Wow.
So he was like, man, I don't know what to do. Like, so he eventually got into painting, and then it's crazy because now you think about like we have this whole experience with him, but at the time everyone was like, oh, your paintings are stupid, like what is this? What is this nonsense? So that in itself was crazy. But then they take you into this room and there's like this video that plays, but the video is like the whole room. So like the floor and the walls and everything is all his like paintings and stuff, and like there's you can see like some of the things he wrote, and like see how all the paintings, they make it like come to life a little bit too. So it's like you get to see and what I thought was interesting too is each of his art styles were like different. So like even he painted the same person, even himself, each one was like different. Like it was like this one was more like cartoony and this one was more like realistic, and so it was very, very interesting just to see like how he went about what do you call it, how he went about like doing his paintings and things like that. Then there was after that there was a VR experience. So in the VR one, you have like this VR headset and you sit in a chair so you can spin around, and then in the VR it's like you're in one of his paintings. And you hear him like talking to his brother about like, oh, like I saw this butterfly and like it had such beautiful color, but I couldn't paint it because I would have to kill it to paint it, and I didn't want to do that. And so like you get to see like his mindset with all that kind of stuff, and then you hear like the like his depression too, because he's like, man, today I felt like there was no color in anything, and then like the whole VR thing becomes black and white, and you see it as a sketch, and it's like. You get to see like how his mind was kind of like he put himself in an asylum because of after he cut off his ear. So like he knew like he wasn't mentally healthy. So but it's just crazy to think about all that. And then also towards the end of his life was when like he killed himself, or people don't know, but people think that he killed himself. But it was towards the end of his life was when his paintings were actually starting to get some kind of like oh, you know, his paintings are actually pretty good, but he was afraid of that, so like he like retracted from it. So like man, like he could have had like a much different life. So it's just interesting to see that and like just take lessons from it, which I thought was really cool. You want to talk about your experience?
Oh
with
no,
it?
I loved it too. I thought it was really cool. At first, when I not to be more like cynical or anything, I walked in and I was like, oh man, these just boring pictures. I didn't know what the fucking exhibit was at first.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what is just words and pictures? What the hell is this?
Wow.
And then I walked into that room and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we literally sat there. We watched the whole entire thing until it looped.
Yeah, we
Because
did too.
It was that like fascinating to see like the whole, like that's where I like to see the thing is like, because that was art. That was like, even so Carmelo was like, oh, you know, they probably just one guy sat down. I'm like, to do this is, I can't picture the amount of artists that it took to make that room come to life.
Yeah.
It's like that's those artists should be praised on their own merit,
Yeah.
because you have to like recreate pieces of the art. You have to do that. And I was like, wow, this is fascinating. I didn't do the VR experience because I thought at the end they cut your ear off.
That's a 4D experience.
Yeah. We didn't do that one either.
But I thought the only thing that you didn't mention that I thought was very weird was going out into the Van Gogh gift shop where they sell Funko Pops with detachable ears.
Whoa!
I was.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm gonna have to talk about this. This is like this is weird.
Yeah. Like a $50 Funko Pop.
Yeah.
And they're
I'd
like,
buy it.
I wanted to, but it was $50.
Yeah.
You can probably find it on like
Totally. Yeah.
their
Anywhere
website
else.
cheaper.
Yeah.
$30.
And even they had that little stuffed like animal version of him, I call it stuffed animal, but it's like, you know, just like a stuffed version of him,
Plushie.
but with a missing ear. Yeah, plushie.
Yeah.
With a missing ear. With a I was like, oh my god.
Do they just sell like an ear keychain?
Oh, that'd be neat.
I'm surprised they didn't.
A lucky rabbit ear, but it's his.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Funko Pop kills itself.
And then on the ear, like going inside, it says, I say you can Van Gogh fuck yourself.
That's a good one. Yeah. Van Gogh, fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that. I bought a notebook because I was like, oh, a drawing book was like neat. Like it's one of the things that's less exploity.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's all an art thing, and you kind of feel like, oh, okay, well, he wanted to translate and show his feelings through art, so let me do that. But man, some of those things in that shop
we didn't
were
buy anything.
strange.
We got the complimentary tote bag and the poster. That's all we got.
You got a poster and tote bag? I didn't get that.
Uh-oh.
Compliment my ass. Did you go on a secret day?
Oh my God.
You went on Van Gogh week. You gotta-
It was his birthday.
Oh, what'd you think of the Fred and Wilma fan art in the mall?
What?
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's an abandoned mall that this fucking thing is in.
Yeah. So,
So
there's like graffiti and stuff like that.
Not related to him at all.
No.
No, it was like
no,
literally a Fred and Wilma poster in one of the back parts. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
did you see the Elon Musk Buzz Lightyear?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, maybe that's recent.
But what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about it. Oh, there was one painting that showed up in like in that room, and I was like, and it reaches like what? I'm like, that looks like a scab. It was like it had like a yellowish color and like red, and it was like just a patch. And I'm like, that looks like he like painted a scab. And then Rachel's like, come on, that's not a scab. I'm like, that looks like a scab. And then there was a part where they have like his writings, like his he puts his name on all his paintings, right? So they slowly like reveal it. I'm like, that scab's getting bloodier. And then she's like, what? And then I had to take a picture of it. I was like, I got to take a picture of this scab. And she's like, really? You got to take a picture of the scab? I'm like, yeah. I'll show you guys. I don't know if it's going to show up the colors correctly though, but I'm like 100%.
Did you look it up?
No, I didn't look it up though. But look, that one there.
What am I looking at? Which one am I looking at?
Oh.
All of them.
You see a sailboat?
Like you can't see. It's not as yellow. It's not as yellow.
Doesn't look like a scab.
I don't
It's got like that dark red coloration.
Yeah,
Brownish.
Yeah.
Or
Is it
coagulated
like
blood color.
multiple? What, I can't even tell what I'm looking at.
And on like a yellowish color paper.
Help me focus
or
my
paint.
eyes.
Yeah, where is the scab?
This. It's like just a scab. This square.
This whole tile
is
a scab?
At
It's
least
on
that's
like
what it looks.
wrinkly old skin.
Yeah, like it looks like a, because like all the other ones, you can see what they are. Like this one's like cloth, right? He has cloth. He has concrete here. Like all of them have different like things, but this one, I was like, the color is not as good here in the picture, but when you look at it, like the actual painting,
You
I'm
look
like,
it up? Look
No,
up
I should.
Van Gogh Scab painting.
The
For anyone
Scab.
who's listening to the audio version of this, Tony just showed us a picture of his dick.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was like, does that look like a scab, guys?
And he framed
You
it as a
told
Van
him it
Gogh
looks like a
painting, so we wouldn't say anything. We all cleared him, though. It's not a scab.
That'd be intense. You carve Vincent on your wiener, and then it would be like, who's Vincent?
Now I can Vincent Van Gogh fuck you.
Oh! That makes a lot more sense.
Well, speaking of chopped meat, I presume it was the same day that you went to a local burger joint.
That's correct.
It really was.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It was as Rachel was progressively getting sicker.
Oh,
So, but yeah, so we went to the Haunted House of Hamburgers.
I guess last week, not on the podcast, because it was like, yeah, we went to this restaurant, like I think while we were upstairs, and Rachel was like, "You even went there?
Yeah.
oh my
You?"
God, yeah.
Yeah.
And these guys had been there before, and I guess I was the final straw.
Oh my God.
Broke the camel's back.
That is how it was framed.
That is exactly how it was framed.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, so we went. I got a pina colada. She got what did she get? One of the monster drinks.
With the smoke in it?
Did he get the
yeah,
smoke?
the smoke. Yeah.
Bubbly.
Yeah. And then I got a flatbread pizza, and she got one of the burgers. I don't remember the name of the
Their
burger.
burgers are huge.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
big
the food was
burger.
good.
Yeah.
I ate the whole thing.
I made the mistake of getting like a double burger, and I was like, man, this is a lot of patty. Oof.
She didn't finish the burger. She said she's like, I don't think this is cooked all the way.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't they ask how she liked it cooked? Did she say like, well?
Yeah, she said, well.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to us.
Well, I think I think the first part that probably caused the rest of the time to not be as well was when we first walked in. We were like, oh, seats for two, and then the guy who was at the front was just like mumbled under his breath and went something to the bar. So I just stood there and he walked away, and then he's like, oh, you can have this table. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, he was very rude. So then we sat down, and so they gave us the menus. We're looking at the menus, and it looked like there was only like one girl working there.
That's how it looked like when we were there.
Yeah, everyone else was just talking to each other and not doing anything. Did you guys have that
I don't
experience?
remember other people being around besides like patrons,
Yeah.
and then like one waitress.
Yeah, one waitress.
Yeah, well, because there was definitely other like waiters and waitresses there. We were they made us sit like kind of in the middle of like foot traffic, so we were like getting bombarded. But we were right next to the bar too, so we saw like everybody else that should be working that didn't look like they were working. So then I think the first thing we ordered was like to split the jumbo pretzel. So we got this guy walked by and just puts it on our plate and walks like puts it and walks away. And then the waitress comes by and she goes, "The guy didn't give you plates?" I was like, "No."
Whoa.
What the hell experience did you have?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they were spectral plates. They're invisible.
yeah.
And then we didn't have like we didn't get napkins until like halfway through.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, wow.
Like, they were there on the off day.
Apparently, it was a Saturday night. You like you would think.
When we went, the experience wasn't like amazing, but the food was great. And the only reason the experience wasn't amazing is because it took a long time to get the food.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. Like the waitress
We
was
had a
very
couple.
kind.
Yeah, the waitress was really good.
Yeah.
Mhm. And she was overworked.
Yeah, she was overworked.
It's probably I wonder if it's the same waitress.
It's interesting. I had like the top experience.
Oh, damn.
Went for my father-in-law's birthday. They had a reservation. I don't know if that made a difference. We had a waiter, and he was like so on top of his stuff that I was
Oh, wow.
maybe he's like the co-owner or owner of this place for all I know. The way that he was like so like on the ball about everything, and it was a standard of an experience. We were like the first, like in the middle we were like close to the bar, but we were kind of like centered in the restaurant. It was fun to sit in there and be like, yep, I remember when I'd be over there at Friendly's. The place used to be a Friendly's for the longest time. Playing that game with the holes and the pegs and the board and stuff like that. And I was like, should I ask and see if they still had it?
Oh,
Dust it off.
now they just painted orange. And
Yeah, orange and black. Yeah.
and brown.
Ooh, it's too
Yeah.
spooky now.
Yeah.
But no, I thought I rave about the experience I had there. I thought it was great. I thought the food was very tasty and all that. Yeah. So
Were you guys dressed up?
Were you supposed to be dressed up?
No.
Oh.
It's encouraged, but not mandatory.
Do they treat you differently when you're dressed up?
We weren't dressed up. We're dressed up as each other. They didn't know.
Yeah. Every day's Halloween.
I think you work there if you dress up.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get back.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I thought my food was good. The flatbread pizza was good. It was small, but it was good. And then the pretzel tasted great. Pina colada was good. Yeah, I think all my foods were good. Oh, she ordered apple pie. I had a little piece of the apple pie. That tasted good. So like everything else, I guess, just the experience wasn't that great.
See, I'm confused because you said what you felt led to that was
the initial, yeah, because I almost feel like maybe if we didn't have that first initial experience, we would have been more forgiving of other things that happened throughout the night. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like you set an
You start off on a bad
expectation.
foot.
Right. You set an expectation when you come in and they don't even, like, you're a customer and they don't even.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hospitality.
Yeah, exactly.
Hospitable. Well, that's on our other podcast, Pseudo Adults.
Food adults. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is like a larger conversation about. There's a lot of going to places, and I don't know, like if they're unmotivated workers or what the deal is, but like, it's not even my story; it's my wife's story. But like making a UPS return, and she said I went in there, and there were 6 people working in there. They're all just sitting on their phones, and 2 of them just sort of looked at me, and she had to be like, "Can someone please help me?"
Wow.
And then someone kind of like, and like,
Oh my God.
begrudgingly, like, like does their job.
That's
and which
crazy.
was why, like I said, well, beep, have
Yeah.
a good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
wow.
It makes a big difference. Like that's why they hire people that are like customer success people specifically, because it makes a big difference when you're with a company the way they treat you.
Yeah.
Because it like just the different experience we had, right? Like to go into the same place,
Yeah.
and it's because of when you hire people, you have to have an expectation of like, this is how you got to treat your customer. So it's just crazy.
I think, I don't know, my experience is happening a lot lately. I don't know, it just
That's
seems
interesting.
like it's widespread. I don't know, people are unmotivated. Maybe, I don't know if it's because they're underpaid, but
Thanks, TikTok.
it's all
Oh, it's TikTok.
thanks, China.
Yeah.
Chinese spy
Learning-
app,
Yeah, they're learning their...
balloon.
But yeah, they're learning balloon. I like it.
That was a Chinese weather balloon spy app. That's
Yeah.
TikTok.
It's the learning balloon.
Let me huff some knowledge into my brain.
It sounds like a PBS show. The Learning Balloon.
It's like Ni Hao Kai Lan. That's her hot air balloon. I'm in my learning balloon.
Oh my god.
Ni Hao.
Ni hao, Kylan.
So there's a bunch of movies and things and
Yeah.
shows and to dive into. I think Alex had some. You're welcome to. Is there any one that you feel inspired to talk about first?
Yeah. I watched some movies.
Oh,
Some
Light
shows.
cigarette.
Whoa.
I watched this one that was supposed. So we watched this one that was supposed to be like. It was advertised as like the home invasion.
Oh, no.
Movie.
Ooh.
The ad was literally like, there are 1.5 million home invasions every year, but this one is different.
Okay.
And when I first saw that ad, I was like, this movie looks dumb. And then Bridget comes over, she's like, we should watch this movie. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I was
Uh-oh.
wondering how it got selected.
Yeah, because I when we first saw the trailer for it, I was like, this looks
I didn't even remember it. It was that, like, I guess unappealing to me.
Yeah.
Were all these on that that horror streaming service?
No, that's
Mm-mm.
done.
Tremble?
Gonzo. Tremble. Lip tremble. But yeah, it was called No One Will Save You Now, I think is the name of the movie. And basically, it's about this lady who's in a house and aliens show up at the house. And the concept was interesting.
And it's predominantly a silent film.
Oh.
It is, yeah. The main character doesn't talk the whole movie.
And other people. Like, nobody talked. We skipped around from what we saw. There was no communication with anybody.
There was one lady like, huh.
Yeah, and then she's spitting a loogie in her face.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how you keep them from joining SAG or whatever, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. But it was dumb. I liked the concept, and I wanted to finish the movie, but it was just so quiet and like boring because of that. Like some movies can do it well. Like when I watched Quiet Place in theaters, it was like, oh, neat. But when this movie is not advertised as that, it's advertised as a home invasion movie, and it's weird and different. It's like, oh, that sounds neat. And then it's just a weird silent film for no reason.
I gotta say, I think Nope was more interesting.
I disagree.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
Because this movie had more things happening.
And more things happening, but everything was so quiet except for when she's getting attacked by weird people that are possessed by like an alien spirit.
She gets attacked right at the beginning of the movie.
That was so silly.
And
And
then
then the aliens walking around the house.
What?
It's
I
like,
agree.
okay, so we're already getting our baddie right now. And then,
She murders
spoiler
him.
alert,
Yeah. Oh,
she stabs him in the head because the alien uses its telekinesis while she's got an item in her hand, resulting in him getting her stabbed in the head.
Yeah, so it was weird because monster movies usually don't see the monster, which as soon as we saw the alien, I was like, why are we seeing it? Because it was like
It's
a
like,
weird
oh, it's an alien.
ghost alien thing at first because it's like moving around like a ghost, but also has powers like a poltergeist, but then it's just an alien, and you see like the whole alien. It wasn't like ooh, spooky, this is weird, what the hell is this? It was like, no, this is 100% an alien. It's got like the whole alien features, and it looks like it came out of Trump versus the Illuminati.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like, it was that was interesting. But to me, I was like, okay, well, if you kill the alien at the beginning of the movie, like, what's the rest of the movie?
Yeah, right.
So, but we ended up skipping through.
Yeah, and I don't know if the rest of the movie is just the people are the bad guys now, or because she went to the police department to, I guess, try and alert police that there's an alien in her house that's dead, and then she gets spit in her face, and she doesn't tell the police anything.
And she gets attacked by the possessed alien on the bus. The human
guy,
possessed alien.
The guy and the girl, and they're doing that weird throat turkey thing.
Yeah, and you see their throat vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
I think even though it was a quiet movie, it was more interesting than Nope, because even though we skipped, I think, who said it? Someone's like, are we done with this movie? I was like, I don't know. I was still watching it. I was like, I don't know. I wanted to see
Richard
more.
said that. Then we'd swap movies, and then I passed out. But, I mean, if you want to give it another shot, I'll watch it.
I don't want to.
I'm used to All right.
I looked up the rest on Google after we were watching, and then I was like, oh, that ending sucks. I'm not watching the rest of this movie.
And the alien was her mom.
Yeah, and
the alien that she killed was her dad.
And the aliens were the friends we made along the way.
Wow. What a story.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the actual story.
No, the ending is really fucking stupid.
Oh, no. What's the ending? I want to know it now.
The ending is that the whole town gets taken over by aliens, and she gets the alien out of her, and then she's just dancing and having fun with the aliens.
What the hell? Then why are they trying to attack her? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a great movie. What other movies have we watched?
Better movies. We watched 2 or 3 better movies. We watched Come Play.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, that was a fun movie.
What is that one about?
There's a
Don't
person.
make me guess.
It's about a movie of a child with special needs that needs his phone to communicate with people because he's a nonverbal person.
Yes.
So in order, while he's using the little face app thing like Photo Booth or whatever, what's the other? Snapchat. He's got a face filter on and he sees something in it. And then like a storybook pops up and it's one of these things where there's some kind of paranormal monster that attacks you if you finish the story. And so nobody's believing it, and there's this crazy tall monster that's got its own powers and everything. It was pretty cool.
It was
actually good.
Yeah. So the concept is basically that, and then the whole part of the book is that if you finish the story, like he's gonna get someone no matter what. Like if it's you or someone trying to stop him from getting you, he's gonna like he's gonna get you.
What does he do with you?
Takes you into another dimension of loneliness because he's a monster made of loneliness.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
He just wants a friend.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he kills you because you get this everything sucked out of you, and then he drags your body into his little loneliness hole.
He Quan Chi's you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dementor. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah. He does like the Shang Tsung Quan Chi soul suck, and then you're like, ugh.
So he sucks your soul, then drags your body.
He kind of like slurps it out through your hand. He grabs your hand, and then he slurps everything out through your hand, kind of thing. It's like the handshake of death.
So then, wait, what's his goal then? I'm still confused then.
Well,
Get
after
a
he
spirit
does
friend
that,
or something.
yeah, he Twilight runs through the forest with your dead body. Because that's what he did with the...
And presumably, I guess that must be how he eats or something. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. But it was neat. I think it's a fun concept for a movie, being like, you could only see it through the technology. And I guess it's kind of pulling you into it, too, huh?
And technically, that was like, the kid is silent, but other people are talking, so at least there's stuff going on.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. Although it got like really shit reviews,
Yeah,
it got
did.
like 2 out of 10.
We were like,
or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, and then we watched it. Maybe that's another thing is that we
had low
saw it was
expectations.
dog shit, so we're like, oh,
Setting expectations.
yeah, because we ended up enjoying it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Interesting.
Just like the other movie we watched that got a really low rating.
Which one?
The Good Side.
Oh, yes.
Oldie but a goodie.
That movie was so funny.
It's ridiculous. It is a ridiculous movie.
So that was a movie that, Matt, you've been aware of, and you, I guess, talked to whoever was with you at the time.
Matt, this is how Matt pitched it. He goes, "Oh, I saw this movie a whole bunch of times as a kid. Oh man, it was so good." I'm like, and he goes, "But if you guys don't like it, I've never seen it."
Yeah, that was after Mark says, you know what rating this movie got on Rotten Tomatoes? I was like, a 3?
Yeah.
And he's like, close. 2.5. I was like, I've never seen this movie in my life.
And he goes, "I've never seen it. I hope it's good."
Yeah. and it's already playing. And you guys are like, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Did you actually see this, or was this your play the whole time
Mark
by saying...
couldn't figure it out. I got the joke right away.
That's amazing.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Yeah. So that's what we
Just
were
have
like.
to see.
So that's what we said. We're like, oh, if the movie's bad, Matt's never seen it, and he got us. That's the meme. He got us. And if it's good, he's seen it a whole bunch of times.
And the verdict?
It was so fucking stupid, but so fun. It was such a fun, dumb movie.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids are written like 40-year-old
Yes,
adults.
they are. I don't remember them being so mature for their age and everything because, damn, yeah, their dialogue was not something that I could ever remember any of us at that age having.
Wow.
It was wild.
And kids get places by themselves that it takes adults like cars to get to.
That's because they're running around all the time. They got a lot of energy. They're like Roadrunner or
It
something.
was so fucking ridiculous. And
the dog scene.
Oh my god.
That just goes to show how fast they are.
Yeah, that's true. That dog was running for a day and a half. What are you guys watching?
I'm just looking at the tagline.
Yeah, evil has many faces.
And it's just Macaulay Culkin.
It does. It's got many faces. He's got many
That's why
faces.
the house behind him is on fire, like that meme.
That would have been awesome. They had a missed opportunity. Maybe that's going to be the remake.
I want a remake. And I want it to be the
Elijah
same.
Wood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Elijah
just
Wood looks
recast
more
Macaulay
adult
Culkin.
in this movie than he does in Lord of the Rings. Or now.
That's so
It's
funny.
really strange. He's got like a little... His face doesn't change. It's the same.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, he does look exactly the same. Same thing with Macaulay Culkin, I kind of.
Generally, yeah.
Macaulay Culkin just as a kid has those weird lips.
It looks fun.
I don't know why. It's
I
just-
never noticed it until you mentioned it, and I was like, man, his lips are a little unusual. Yeah. They're like all puffy. It looks like he did like that shot glass challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does. It's weird. I'm like, what the hell's going on with Macaulay?
So is this a horror movie or is this
It's like a
comedy or
thriller-ish.
thriller?
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be humorous, but it is humorous.
It is a comedy.
It is. Like,
It's like
once
this-
you watch it, you
Yeah,
know.
this kid is like off the rails evil.
It's like, imagine Home Alone, but serious.
Imagine Home Alone if Macaulay Culkin was possessed by Satan.
Oh my god. Okay.
That sounds like an even better movie. Yeah.
And was it Mr. Highway?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Highway was great.
Our favorite character, Mr. Highway.
Mr. Highway.
You gotta watch this movie. Like this. I forgot about Mr. Highway, but damn.
Yeah.
Was that a hidden gem?
And Bridget was like watching it with us, and she wasn't paying attention like the whole fucking movie. And then the only time she put her phone
my
down
God,
is
yeah.
when they brutally fucking murder a dog.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, "Oh my god, this movie!" I'm like, "Dude," I said, "Oh, okay, now you're watching it." Oh, hold on, the dog's about to die. Let me
Yeah.
watch this movie,
Yeah.
You gotta see this part.
just so I can complain about this part of the movie.
Oh man.
It was so funny.
Are they both evil or just Macaulay Culkin's
Just
evil?
Macaulay,
Mm-hmm.
Is Elijah Wood the hero? That
Elijah
you wanna
Wood's
stop?
a saint, yeah.
but neither of them are the good son.
I would say that Elijah Wood's the good
I thought
son,
the
even though
baby
he's
was the
like,
good son.
the baby probably was the best son, but we didn't
Best
get...
Son. That's
we-
a different movie.
But we
That's
didn't
not-
get to see any of him to understand how good they were.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. I think I
Angry.
put my money on Elijah Wood.
he's the better of the two, and that girl, the daughter, is dumb. Like, he's going to abuse me and kill me. I want to spend all the time with Macaulay.
Well, maybe she was trying to repair her relationship, but yet, I mean, if I was getting treated badly, I would have kind of like,
And this, oh god. Now you guys do have to watch it, because now I'm trying not to talk about parts so you guys could see it for the first time. But there's a scene where the urgency is like a 21 out of 10, and it's not that urgent, but it's really funny to see Elijah Wood running around the house being like,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
I'm in. I'd love to watch it. It has a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ah, see?
What did Mark look?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, I think.
Rotten Tomatoes.
How does Rotten Tomatoes work?
IGN.
They weren't, like, they weren't in existence when this movie came out, right? Like, how do they retrospectively shit on movies?
I feel like people will watch
the
it later
reviews.
on, yeah, and then like the people that have watched to review it. That, and plus it was a nostalgia critic review
Oh my
thing,
God.
so people probably went on there based off of the review
Okay.
and just dumped all over it.
Gotcha.
I watched the Nostalgia Critic review after we watched it because I was like, I feel like I remember him talking about
it.
this movie. And I was wrong because he doesn't talk at all in the video.
Oh.
He just holds up a sign and it has all of his dialogue on it. And then there's subtitles.
Very Looney Tunes.
It is. And he's like, I lost my... He doesn't say it, but the sign says it, but I'll say it in his voice. I lost my voice because this movie was such dookie dog shit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Doesn't Nostalgia Critic play voice Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom?
Whoa.
Does he go, ah!
Only.
What I like about Link
I thought
is...
What's his real name?
Doug Walker.
Yeah, Doug Walker.
Tears of the Kingdom. I actually had a Tears of the Kingdom story because we were talking about it upstairs before we started. I don't need to talk about my trials and tribulations of trying to understand this game. Trying to just look up the voices because you go to the bottom and it shows all the English people. Maybe I made that up. I don't know.
It's true now.
It's true.
It's canon.
He's Ganon.
It's Ganon.
It's
Whoa.
Ganon.
1200%. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not him. Okay. Matt,
No, it is.
Matt Mercer voices Ganon.
Oh, Matt Mercer? Oh, no. Doug Walker's so much better.
Yeah, yeah. He voices someone.
Someone.
I killed my horse.
Oh,
And I didn't even know you could do that.
that's crazy.
On purpose?
No, but going forward, I learned something. I didn't think the game would be that cruel, but I mean, there's such a hunting, like murdering animal aspect to benefit you. And starting forest fires this helps you in the game
Oh, what?
because it creates a nice updraft. You can fly up and do things.
Damn.
Oh, man.
But I was trying to do something, and I thought I should take out the old horse from the stable. And then I realized that it was like a comically short ride, and I shouldn't have bothered. I do everything wrong in Tears of the Kingdom, so even me doing that was wrong because I didn't realize the geography was like I was getting towards like I was on a higher elevation. The horse wasn't going to ride past the higher elevation. Like it was refusing to go. So I decided as I'm riding I was refusing to go after like 2 tries. So after the third one, I was like, I'll just hop off the horse and continue on without it. The horse kept going. And the horse went off the cliff.
Oh.
And I didn't think it would do that. And I was just like, the game's glitching. That's fun. And I looked out and I see like the way a rock would like roll down a cliff. I see the horses tumbling down the cliff.
My God.
Wow. I'm like, holy shit. And I was just like, wow, what a glitch. And I, for some reason, ended up going back to his stable much later on. And the horse's name was off the list. So I legit killed my horse.
Damn.
I didn't know you could do that.
Were you able to collect horse meat?
Fucking if I
Definitely
do.
was at the bottom of that mountain. Horse was definitely there.
I think I even went down to try and look for it, actually.
It's like the goose.
It is.
And I forgot about whistling because I'm bad at this game. That's like the way to call the horse. I fucking forgot to do that. But I didn't see it. Yeah.
Damn.
You see its dead body. What a glitch!
Oh my God.
This horse isn't supposed to turn into meat and food.
I don't know. It was like actually like watching it tumble down the hill was pretty shocking to me.
Oh man,
It was like
That's wild.
dramatically high, like Mufasa.
Why did he
shit.
go?
Yeah.
Why did he go?
I don't know. I guess if it were real life and it was a dumb horse, it would have gone off the
Looks
cliff
like
too.
today's my day.
Tumble.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so that was cool. All right. So moving forward and on. Matt, we tried a show just called The Raft.
It was amazing. We have
on Max, yeah.
We have a person. There was a person on the show that was a local for us.
Yeah. So someone who lives in this very town that we're in now.
Oh.
The concept of the show, which they're incredibly proud of, back in the 1970s,
Yeah, 1970s.
they tried this social experiment where they put all these people on a raft, and they were people from all different backgrounds and cultures and views in life, and to see if they could accomplish
communing with,
simple goals together.
and they couldn't.
And it failed. So the one in the 70s failed. So they're like, we're bringing this back because that guy who did it back in 1970s, he was an anthropologist and he's a genius. And on average, we watched maybe 2 to 3 episodes.
Yeah.
How many quotes from the same guy do they put in each episode?
At least like 15.
Oh my
It
God.
feels like, especially the first episode, it felt like it was an hour and a half.
First episode was a double at least. Yeah, it was like a 2.5 episode.
It was crazy.
I feel like if there were commercial breaks, they would come back with another quote, and it would always say like the whatever generic ass quote about something about society, and it would say the same name. Like, I wonder who said this one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same guy that said every other quote. It's Sangiovese. Yeah.
I guess they got to quote it, but
They're trying to make this guy like, I don't know,
a prophet.
yeah.
Wow.
Maybe. And the show itself, I do enjoy the drama. I could give 2 shits about whatever challenges they do, but the 2 challenges I remember seeing, they always involves like getting a thing, like a little safe of money, and they have to like swim it across the water or like row it in a boat or something like that. But then like they don't know if they were sneaky and they decide to steal the money for themselves. It's like keep it for the group to the end or steal it for yourself. And so far everyone's been decent. Like imagine like what are you gonna do with like was it $2,000 in each one?
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the
Yeah, it's
things.
like aha, I'm set for life. So long, suckers. I have
right?
$2,000.
It sounds like the mole.
Mm.
Where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
doing like all the crazy shit, or is it mostly on the raft?
Mostly on the raft.
No.
Then they go to an island and they do like challenges.
Yeah, the
or
challenges
something.
aren't on the raft. They just hang on the raft. And
When they're not at the island?
Just sleep on it and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, and poop over the side and stuff.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And feel attacked.
Oh man, yeah. So many people are just like so full of drama, and they're just like they have all different walks of life, and everybody's just irate a good chunk of the time,
Yeah.
and easily excitable.
Ridiculously, I don't know if this and the people that I mean the whitest guy, you know, there are a lot. If you look at the poster, you'd be like, where's the culture? Like there's like 2 people that aren't white and the rest are variations of white, but I guess like female and one is transgendered. But I was just like, if you look at color wise,
Right.
it is a very white show.
No, I was gonna say they probably screen specifically for people that are gonna be very excitable and yeah, because
Definitely.
they need the drama.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, they do their psych evals beforehand.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they need to fail, yeah.
Yeah, this person's a psychopath. We need them on the show.
The Psychopath Raft.
Yeah, on the mole, they have like that first challenge, that first episode. I thought it was really cool. But then they bring you to like this Avengers HQ, and they're like, "This is where you'll be staying." What the fuck? So I guess the difference of being like, "Oh,
that shit.
yeah,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
where you'll be staying." It's just like a little raft in the river. It's like, wait,
It was bigger than they expected. But that thing was rocking. I was like, oh my God. I would have puked my brains out. There was one guy.
Had the seizure.
Yeah, one
What?
guy. Episode
Yeah.
1. They everyone ran in. He was having a seizure.
Oh my god.
And he doesn't have any history of seizures.
Wow.
that's not true.
He was the most interesting person too.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh man.
He was a black gentleman. He was
He was a rabbi.
rabbi.
Oh, wow.
And he had like 3 other things going on for him. And then he had a seizure. He got airlifted out. They're like, he's off the show.
He's
Wow.
not
They're
rich.
like, they can't have someone partake in a game show if you have a seizure disorder.
You think that like maybe he realized what the show was?
I pretended to have a seizure.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
That would be awesome.
He has no history of seizures. Get him off the show.
Yeah.
He's still got to get a paycheck, right?
Probably.
It's not his fault he sees.
At least for the first episode.
Yeah, because usually don't they give you like 5,000 a day?
in syndication.
Ooh.
We got a new season of Love is Blind to watch now.
Yes.
Oh my God. I didn't even watch
Boys.
the After the Altar of this one.
Yeah, I didn't watch that last one too. That I remember you
Yeah.
mentioning.
I don't remember being anything crazy, but it's easy enough to watch.
Paul.
I'm iPad watching the middle season of The Circle. I'm watching that in like weird order. I forget. No, actually, I'm watching that in correct order. I'm watching the second to last season, I think, of The Circle.
Oh, dang.
Circle Sank.
Because I saw the latest one when we all watched it. And then I was like, okay, one at a time. Finish that one, which I'm almost done. It's the one with Nick, who was like, he was on the other one,
Yes.
the Fuckboy show. Not Fuckboy. He was on Perfect Match.
Perfect Match, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Nick.
yeah.
The
Anyways,
one that was trying to use Savannah, and Savannah was trying to use him just so they could get to night 2.
oh
Yeah, that guy was cool.
It was funny.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm Nick, I'm hot.
Yeah, when in the Circle, he wasn't wearing a shirt for the longest time. I was like, and everyone's like, Nick's good looking. I'm like, is he?
That's what I
That
thought.
chiseled jaw.
All right.
Yeah.
That wild hog.
He's like, he's hot like Billy Eichner's hot. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's kind of like his twin brother. Cool. All right. That was The Raft. Check it out. It's the best show ever. I decided to look up and see if there was a My Hero Academia bridge when I was hanging out with Mark the other day, and of course there is, and watched like 3 or 4 episods of it. They ranged from being like, I don't know, like a minute and 20 seconds to episode 4 was like 21 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It was the season finale. And they like went all out, but it was kind of funny. I'm curious to like if I keep watching it to see if they kind of like settle into something, because the first episode roped us in because it was a little politically incorrect and edgy in some ways. The way that I can't say it, but I can show you guys afterwards. But they basically bond. The Izuku Midoriya and All Might bond over they both have cancer.
Whoa. Oh, my God.
Midoriya's like, I can't wait to get my quirk. You have cancer. And then they show like the parts where he's like stunned at the doctor's office.
Oh my God.
They tell him he won't have a quirk and stuff like that. And then when All Might shoots blood out of his mouth or whatever. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have cancer.
We watched
God.
Boo Bits.
Oh, yeah. That was
the
funny.
Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
abridged Boo Bits. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched them.
I
watched them too.
I
Oh, you
watched
did?
them now
Oh,
as
nice.
well. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I thought they were fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It was cool.
I I feel like I simultaneously get why they like. I mean, of course, I get why they didn't want to and couldn't continue doing DBZA, but it makes me wish they did. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I love what Team 4 Star does. I've been watching their commentaries on their old episodes. They've been releasing one a week, 2 a week. I'm always behind, so I always have ones to catch up on. But yeah, Boo Bits were fun. I'm trying to think if I had a favorite. I just liked the friend that they turned into their gay friend.
Yeah. In the class.
Great
That was
say,
so
man.
funny. Yeah.
You're my
Come
favorite.
on, you know I love you.
You're my favorite Nepo baby Vidal, and I love you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man.
And then he was absorbed by Boo in like the alternate take at the end or something
Yeah.
like that. Am I in Majin Buu? All right, cool. Anyone else got anything else? Otherwise,
I've been going to sleep to Chucky. That show's fun.
Sick.
Oh.
the MTV show or whatever. Is that it? No,
Or
it's
something sci-fi or something.
Oh yeah. How's
Or
it been?
USA and sci-fi.
Are you enjoying it?
I think it's fun. I think it's a cool watch.
I've been going to sleep to Harley Quinn,
Whoa.
Oh.
so I'm gradually catching up. I'm on season 3 now, but I've been falling asleep real quick. So I know Nightwing's in it. That's about all I got. I have to say, at least at this point, I don't like their relationship with each other. I don't think it's earned. Just taking that liberty to go from friends to lovers or whatever,
Yeah.
like that. It's just, it doesn't seem like the show naturally eased into it the way that they might think they did. It's like, oh, they had those feelings all along. Like Poison Ivy legit didn't.
Yeah.
Like like the season finale, Harley Quinn was fighting for them to get their marriage, and I felt like they were building up Poison Ivy respecting Kite Man and like actually learning to like love him more, and I was like, okay, and then they just took it all away. I don't know if you and Rachel felt that. I thought Rachel liked their relationship. She was weary, but I thought
she likes so she's back and forth, because sometimes we watch an episode and she's like, this seems like still like a toxic relationship, and then other times she'll be like, oh, I like their relationship. There's like ups and downs to the relationship, I guess. But but speaking of which, now you guys saw the Kite Man spin-off show trailer?
got announced, yeah.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, there was a trailer for it. It looks really funny. But yeah, I think it's just like you said, it didn't seem like a natural progression of the relationship. It did feel very forced. Like, oh, this happened in the comics now, let's throw it in here. Like that's kind of what it felt like.
It was Arsenal. I guess have another multiple seasons worth of material, and like now here's a crazy new dynamic.
Yeah.
And we have apparently comics to at least quasi base things off. I'm sure they do it different on the show.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that are really different.
Yeah. So I still enjoy it. I'm just there for a colorful, fun, entertaining, like as long as it's entertaining, and like I could give two shits if I'm like, oh, the relationship isn't earned. Like, screw me, I don't care. I don't care that I care. I'm bipolar. Okay. Okay. All right. So Rachel isn't here. I was wondering, should I have like Bing generate optimism?
Yes,
or
do it.
something
Let's do
like
it.
that?
Yeah, that's great.
But, we have to end on Batwoman, of course.
I watched it.
But we can't have
terribly
Batwoman
bad.
without optimism.
It's true.
That's
What
right.
about Tiny Toons?
No, I didn't
Yeah, I
watch
asked that too.
because I watched Batwoman. It's one or the other this morning.
Let's see. I'm gonna enable use GPT-4. Huh?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys keep talking. I need to think about my query.
Dear Diary.
Did any of you ever have what was it? A Blimpie sandwich covered in sauce? All
I've had
vinegar.
Blimpie sandwiches.
Because
all covered in vinegar.
apparently that's like all their
Vinegar.
sandwiches on their menu. It's like, get this sandwich slathered in vinegar.
Really?
Vinegar.
When'd you go to Blimpies?
I didn't. I just remember.
You looked at their menu?
Yeah, I looked
Yeah.
at their menu. I was like, oh no, the sandwich looked good, but I don't think I like a whole lot of vinegar on my sandwich.
I was about to say, if you went to Blimpies, your mistake is that you went to Blimpies.
Because I remember one time a coworker getting a Blimpie sandwich. The thing was like this big. And he's like, yeah, look at this. This is a sandwich. Yeah. And he ate the whole thing in front
one
of
bite.
me. Yeah, just like a cone head.
Like, you're gonna
Do what I
die.
asked.
Oh.
I had to let it finish and tell it.
Jersey
Tell it
Mike's.
you're wrong.
Jersey
Yeah.
Mike's is where it's at. Jersey Mike's sandwiches are delicious. But I mean it, this blimpy sandwich was like double a Jersey Mike.
Doused in vinegar.
Yeah, apparently it's like a French dip, but instead of it being in a delicious gravy, it's just vinegar. Like they dip the entire sandwich
That's
in
yucky.
a vat of vinegar.
That sounds disgusting. I'm not a big fan of like vinegar on
Like a vinaigrette on a sandwich, a delicious meat-coated
Well,
sandwich.
sometimes it's just like the juice or like what to make it a juicier sandwich, but not. I won't go to
And
vinegar.
soggy bread and everything. You don't like the soggy bread?
No,
where
I'll go to
it's-
mayo first before I go to vinegar. Mayo, chipotle sauce.
I feel you about that one. Mayo, mustard.
Oh,
Yeah, nice chipotle mayo.
yeah,
Mm.
that'd be good, bro. But talk about just vinegar.
Yeah, vinegar. I do remember getting like I want to say a little Italian hero from pizzeria, and they would dump a lot of vinegar on it though.
All
That's-
right,
is that-
Bing failed me.
Oh.
Let's try ChatGPT. On to the next one.
What did
You can also try
Claude?
Claude.ai.
It
That one's
gave me
really good.
actual.
Claude?
You guys didn't hear about that one?
No, you're the one that tells me anything. You're the one that's telling me all the AI stuff.
Yeah, Claude.ai is another one that's
Claw?
Claude, CLAUD.ai.
Oh,
Claude.
Claude.
He's
Claude.
German.
Roger.
Claude. He
Hello,
only
it is
does
me, Claude.
He only does German.
Let me give you a German idiom.
Yeah.
The Swedish meatballs roll down the hill. You go, ew.
But it's still written in English, but
Yeah.
it broken like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It speaks to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's another good one that so Claude.ai, some people are saying is even better than ChatGPT.
What the fuck? When did Claude come out?
I don't know, a little while ago.
Damn.
Yeah. So I've used that one too. That one's really good. So I usually use Claude.ai or Bing.ai. Bing AI. So I'll ask the same question to both of them and then pick the better response.
What do you think, Claude?
Let me give you another German idiom. When you have sweet sauerkraut and you let it go sour, that is gross.
Thank you, Claude.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. I'm gonna.
Got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So. Oh, actually, hold on. One more thing.
He's gonna go
please-
Claude.
please
Claude?
Say this. No, I imagine I signed up. And
Yeah.
Takes 2 seconds. Just
Welcome to Cloud.
Google, sign in with Google.
It's on the cloud.
On a Claude.
It's a cloud.
The cloud has everything.
I have it all.
It's all on me.
I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Oh, did you guys see what Bard does now too? So Bard so the Bard AI now.
Don't ask if I know. I don't know.
I learn everything from you guys.
Literally.
You guys are like my
Bard.
GOTV. You're my Bard and my Chat GBT.
So Bard now, what it does is, so if you ask it questions and stuff, it will do a search to make sure that the things that it's saying comes from a valid source.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I saw it had a big update.
Yeah. So there's that, and then DALL-E 3 is also really cool. The DALL-E 3 is like, man, I saw some of the stuff that they generate with it. I have to try it. It's so cool. Like it's so like you could be so specific, and then just the quality of it looks so real. There was someone who said, "Oh, create like a banana." A banana sofa like in a room that's dimly lit, blah blah blah, and it looks like a real photo. Like it's crazy.
Damn.
I was impressed when it looked like dog shit.
Yeah, like
the Dolly Mini, we're like, this changes everything. And then it's like, oh, this does look better. It didn't have that wow factor that the first one had, even if it did look like shit.
Is it still producing internet cryptids?
Ooh.
Well, I don't know.
Like the Grundle or whatever
Can we
its
do the
name was?
Stairman? Can we make that the new cryptid?
Whoa,
The
yeah.
Stairman.
Nee.
Yeah.
He stares at you from a set of stairs.
And he, he can possess your stairs.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I like
Make
the
you trip
stairman.
up the stairs.
I'm the stair man. It's like, oh, I'm not going up that flight of stairs.
Come on, don't you want to come up, me?
Yeah, don't you? Don't you want to come on my carpet?
Make me all crusty.
I'm gonna use the ramp.
Hello, I'm ChatGPT, and I'm here with Rachel at Rachel's Optimism Corner.
Hi, ChatGPT.
In this unique corner, we'll explore 5 facts that, while a bit somber, still offer insights and lessons.
Oh.
Number 1, Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 1.
Wow.
This is
It's
4.
branded.
This is version 4.
No, that was Bing. This is 3.5.
Oh,
Whoa.
All right, yeah, there you go.
It's a pleasure to be here in Rachel's Optimism Corner.
It's another introduction.
Introduction
fact.
I'm within
inception.
number 1 right now.
Okay.
Did you know that we spend approximately 26 years of our lives sleeping? This fact reminds us that our time awake is limited, making each moment precious.
That's kind of depressing.
It is impressive. Right on brand.
Yeah.
It must have given a cue. Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 2. I said that wrong. Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 2. Yeah, okay. Trees, those magnificent giants,
Wow.
can indeed live for centuries. However, their struggle against deforestation highlights the dire need for environmental conservation and our role in preserving these ancient beings.
Wow.
Agreed.
That one just said save the trees.
Yeah.
You can't fight the AI. Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 3. Nature's forces, such as wind and water, continually reshape coastlines. While fascinating, it's also a poignant reminder of our planet's fragility in the
Hold on
face
a
of climate
second.
change and rising sea levels.
I'm starting to think ChatGPT is Captain Planet.
The first one was about sleep.
Yeah, because it's trying to let us know that we're going to die, but these plants are forever.
Yeah, no, it's like it's all this is happening and you're asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're letting
Wake
it
up.
happen.
Yeah, wake up, sheeple.
Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 4. The human heart's incredible rhythm is indeed awe-inspiring. Yet, it's a stark reminder that even the most vital of organs is not immune to the inexorable
Whoa.
march of time and mortality.
Wow.
What's the fact? What's
you're gonna
fun
die.
fact?
Yeah. That
You have a heart, you're gonna die.
Your heart's beating now.
Yeah. That's the fun fact. You have a heart and it's beating.
And for 26
Whoa, what
years
the
of that,
fuck?
it's beating in your sleep.
Oh, okay, I see.
I said it for 26 years of that, it's beating, but you're asleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and Rachel's Optimism Corner fact number 5. Rainbows, with their fleeting beauty, serve as a metaphor for life's brief moments of brilliance.
Wow.
Within the greater context of transience. They remind us to cherish the fleeting beauty of in our lives.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
This robot
you're gonna
wants
die.
us
You're
dead.
asleep. Yeah.
I've never felt more like ChatGPT wants us dead than being like, yeah, humans are gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, it's fleeting. Humans are gonna die.
Save the environment. You're a lost cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're ancient beings. You're just 26 years asleep. Die.
So it just ends with this. In Rachel's Optimism Corner, we embrace these facts, finding wisdom and resilience in their underlying messages.
Now I know my heart beats.
For now.
Yeah. I watched Batwoman.
Dun, dun, dun.
This episode starts with a newscaster, and they are talking about the new street drug in Gotham. You know, finally the new street drug. And let's say it has a little bit of fear toxin.
Whoa.
No, it only has a tiny bit. It just makes you high.
Oh.
And the news reporter's kind of advertising it. It's a little weird.
Oh.
They're like, this drug is so fucking crazy. I'm like, what? She's trying to...
She's on it right now.
Yeah. And then Batwoman just walks up to someone who's high on the street. And she's like, where did you get these drugs? When I say she walks up to him, she literally walks up to him at night. I'm like, man, I miss the stupid fight scenes from the last season where it at least start with a fight. This, she's just like, where are the drugs?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Pete Holmes one.
It was, and then there's another scene she's still talking to the same guy.
Yeah.
And she's like, fine, I'll give you one more chance. And then she's off screen. A grapple pulls him up by his legs and he's like, "Bam!" And he falls. And then she's standing there again. And she's like, where are the drugs? I couldn't believe this scene. And then they find this really like neat looking villain. And he's got like a purge mask on. I thought he was going to be like new Scarecrow. He actually looks pretty cool. And he's like running down the street, but she's just chasing him with her fucking car.
Oh my god.
She's like, I want to fucking get this guy. Yeah.
Wow.
This is very strange. But the main point of the episode is, and I don't know how this is the main point of the episode when there's a new street drug.
Save the trees.
Save the kid. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is how it happens. She catches the guy.
Okay.
And the guy who's peddling the drugs or whatever, like immediately in the beginning. And then she sees like a bank with flashing lights going off, like it's being robbed. And she walks up to it, and there's just this little kid standing outside of it. And he's like, can you find my brother?
What?
Side quest.
And then she goes, you're the one that did this? And in like the worst acting ever on screen, he's like, yes, I have a picture of my brother, but no one wants to find him. Can you find my brother? And then she's like, yeah, I'll find your brother. And that's like, oh, wow.
What? So cool.
So turns out
Yeah.
Batwoman was at this foster home, which she's like, and it was, if this kid's at the same foster home. I don't know how this lined up, that she was at the same foster home. But she's like, if this kid's at the same foster home, it was far from family. And then she flashes back to the foster home to show how bad it was. Like, two people make fun of her, and then she makes a best friend.
What?
Sounds like school.
Yeah. They're like, haha, you suck. And then she's like, I'm sad. And then she like makes a best friend. And they're like, friends for life. I was like, that flashback did not convey what it was trying to.
Wow. That okay.
Yeah, and then she goes to a comic book store and she's picking up some free comics, and a white lady pulls up in a van and is like, I got so many comics in my van if you want to look at them.
Uh-oh.
And she's like,
trouble.
no, I don't want to get kidnapped. Sorry. And then she sees the lady pulling out a box of comics and she goes, wait, I want to see those comics.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Now that the lady's about to pull them out and like you could see them in a safe spot, she's like, I want to see the comics in the car.
In there.
Yeah. So
Were they Batman comics?
no, they were like Ghost Kid.
Oh.
Danny Phantom?
Yeah. No, I think it's supposed to be like, oh, she thinks she's invisible. She's a ghost kid.
Mm.
And then the lady kidnaps her, and then she's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I know what happened to the little boy. He got kidnapped by the same girl that kidnapped me when I was a kid.
Oh my god, what? She would have to be like how
Ancient?
old? Yeah.
Same age?
What? I mean, why? Why would she have to be ancient?
This is the CW.
Yeah, she's literally the same.
Oh my god.
And it was her that kidnapped this kid.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So Batwoman is like, oh my god, when I was there, she had these jelly beans. And when you ran out of the jelly beans, she sold you off to a gang.
What?
Oh.
The jelly beans is what
Yeah.
Who's holding the jelly beans? Is it the
You
kid?
remember this
A
classic
classic.
Batman villain, right? The Jelly Bean Bandit?
The jelly beaner.
The Jelly Beaner?
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
I didn't make the character up. But so then she's like, well, if that kid runs out of jelly beans, we're fucked. We're never gonna find him. And basically they find out where this kid is.
Okay.
Even though she knew the lady, she knew where she was kidnapped. Mm-hmm. The friend from the orphanage helped her escape, right? But she's like, I don't remember where that fucking house was. And she has another flashback when she's at the house, and she's like,
It's just like, I don't know where that house is, and then she's at the house.
She's flashing back to it like,
Oh my
repetitive.
god.
okay.
Yeah, she keeps
She's
on
like
flashing.
Raven.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So Raven.
And they're like, oh, by the time you finish this jelly bean, I'm going to sell you off to gangs because no one cares about you, and you'll have a jelly bean a day. So when
What?
you have, yeah. So it,
I don't understand the jelly
Uh-huh.
bean thing.
That's all they feed him is one jelly bean
yeah,
a day.
it
Yeah,
made no fucking
this Hansel and Gretel thing is like doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So it's like, in 60 days, when you run out of jelly beans, you'll see that no one cares about you.
Oh my god.
So then, like, the police come to the door, like, hi, we're looking for a missing kid. And she's like, oh, okay. There's no missing kid here. And then she's like, yeah, it's a white kid with pale kid, blue eyes, and has a giant gem on her or whatever. And then whatever her name is, Batwoman, is like, oh, it's not me. They're not looking for me. So then she's like, no one cares about black girls. They only want to save the little white girls.
Didn't she just get kidnapped? How would they know that she's missing?
Yeah, no. They think that she just ran away from the orphanage.
Oh, this is in the past.
This is the past.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
thought this was old her being
I
like
thought it was too.
No, I forgot the character's name already. So Brusette. I'm going
Ryan
right.
Wilder.
Thank you.
Oh, there you
Thank you. So Baby Ryan's like, oh, they don't care about me. They only want to save the little white kids. And to which a scene later they remind her. They're like, oh yeah, actually those cops were looking for Beth, the missing white girl that no one found and everyone stopped caring about. I was like, excuse me, what point is the show trying to make? She's like, because the point of this episode is that no one cares about a little black kid missing. That was like, they say it. They literally say it. They say it. And like, the name of the episode is like Pale Blue Eyes or whatever, because the idea is like, oh no, sorry, fair complexion, blue eyes, and that's what Beth was. So but Beth, they didn't find her, and they gave up looking for her. So that doesn't make sense.
Huh.
So, Batwoman finds out where the house is. She's like, all right, we got to stop her. We got to stop Jelly Bean Lady. And I think Luscious is like, oh, okay, do you want me to get your suit? She's like, no. I want her to see my face.
oh my god.
That's her quote. I want her to see my face.
Oh,
I want her
wow.
to know it's me.
She could wear the impervious suit and not protect her face.
She could have called the cops after she was kidnapped.
That is true.
Yeah. All good points.
I know she doesn't remember the specifics, but if she has all these Batman-esque resources and she is Batwoman now, I would think that this is, I don't know, this seems like this is like, I don't know, maybe she had a life of trauma, but this should be like a top 2 or 3 moment that she was just like, if this underground shit, because she was selling kids off, like, you don't let that thing go until something triggers. Oh yeah, that should have been the first fucking thing she did when she had this opportunity.
I'm Batwoman now.
Yeah.
Where's Alice?
Forget that underground criminal ring. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
So she goes to the house and immediately gets tased by the woman.
Oh my god.
oh, what?
Hilarious.
This is Batwoman.
Well, no, she went as Ryan because she's like, I don't need the suit. I want her to see my face. And she walks in.
Oh, God. Terrible.
And then more flashbacks. She wakes up. She beats the shit out of the old lady who's like, he ran out of jelly beans. I've already sold him off to a gang.
How many jelly beans does she necessarily? Like, now I can't stop thinking about
60
these
jelly beans, one a
60
day.
jelly beans.
So in 60 days, which this did not take 60 days for her
So
to find
there's
this
like
kid.
2 months.
They're
Yeah.
supposed to be eating the jelly beans, or she's just like, ooh, another jelly bean in the other pot.
No, she gives them the jelly bean to eat.
What if they collect their own jelly bean, and then she's like, I'm buying myself back here. I want to get sold to the gang. I starved for 60 days.
I don't know. But then basically the cops are like having their own little side mission. I don't remember why. I don't remember what their mission was. But the little kid is there and he's got a gun and he tases the main cop guy from the Crows.
What?
Yeah, he's this episode's filled with tasers. Tases the cop guy in the
Everyone's
back.
got tasers.
And the other gang member puts on his mask. He's like, time for you to earn your mask, little kid.
Oh my god.
Good job. And eventually Batwoman shows up, saves cop guy. saves the kid, and the cop guy goes, Kate's dad, which has like been the main character.
Mm.
He's like, how did you find out he was here? And she goes, I looked. And then she gets out of there. And let me remind you how long he looked for his daughter, and now he's looking for Kate. For you to just be like, I looked.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy is the definition of knowing to look for people.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, and that's pretty much the episode.
That sounds like there was this book that I was trying to read.
I try to read too. Doesn't work at all.
Well, certain books I can read, but like this one, the reason why I was reading this book was because it was part of a series that was like a famous author who wrote it, I think what he does is he uses ghostwriters to write the stories for his thing.
Oh,
but
okay.
it was like, what was that movie? 7 or something, the one with the crimes of the deadly sins.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, I think that that character was from this book series.
Oh.
So I was looking that up. So I was like, all right, let me read one of these. And the plot of one of them was that there was like these missing white kids, and they were like, I forgot what their relation was, but meanwhile there was like these black kids also missing, and the cop was tasked with finding the white kids and saying, oh, forget about the black kids, right? Like the white kids are the ones that are going to be, their parents are going to be the one that's going to be in the news and giving money and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, we got to find these kids. So I never finished it because I was like, I couldn't get through it. And that's just probably just on me. I like certain things, but I guess that for some reason didn't click with me. But yeah, so it sounds almost like they watched or they read that book and they were like, let's make an episode that's like that.
But they forgot their whole fucking first season.
Yeah,
was
that's what I'm
not
saying.
finding someone.
It's like they didn't execute it the way that they probably intended for it to be executed.
So they could have done it well. They
Yeah.
could have done it in a cool way. But also, Batwoman probably could have been Batwoman actually saving people and doing cool shit in this. Because
It sounds like there was next to no fighting in this episode.
correct.
A lot of shooting.
a lot of walking and driving.
Tasing action, yeah.
I have to show you the start of this episode where she walks up to this drug guy. She's just in the street. I'm like, this is Batwoman?
That's wild.
I don't know. It is.
It sounds like they
Ryan Wilder.
Yeah.
It sounds like they not only brought in like the new Batwoman, but they're like, we need to hire a writer to writes for her perspective that has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
What's really weird is hearing like 4 different characters be like, we miss Kate. We now realize how much she meant to us. And I'm like, me too. Me too. I miss season 1.
They represent the audience.
They do. They're just walking around talking about how much they miss her.
Well,
There's also one other element in this episode that is ridiculous, but it's fine. It's fine. It's
okay.
fine. We'll glaze over it.
Okay. All right. How many bats out of bats?
Oh yeah.
14 bats out of 65 bats that are wearing toupees.
Okay. And the 14 bats don't have
They're
toupees?
not wearing toupees.
Gotcha.
Okay. Has anyone ever seen a panda in real life?
No.
Recently?
Not a red panda, but like panda?
No.
Oh.
In real life, no.
Oh.
I've seen them on CCTV giving birth.
That's like real life.
That's very Can you
Were you in the
explain that?
control
Like,
room?
yeah.
Yes.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Have a baby. I pressed the button. No, there was that time where that big panda was pregnant and everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna have a baby!" And I was like, "I must view this. I must have a baby brain of panda." And it was interesting.
Was it?
It was.
It was inspiring.
Yes. And it wasn't my baby.
One day we will give birth
I hope.
to pandas.
Yeah.
I hope. I want to have a panda baby.
Let's do it.
That way I can finally see one.
Yeah.
Do it for me.
Do it right on the table.
200th episode special.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Giving birth to panda.
And then guess who gets placenta to lunch?
Put on my bib. With that, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into the 180th Pseudo
Oh my
Adults
God.
episode.
There's the ending. Oh my god, I guess.
Oh wow. Oh, man.
I'm Alex.
This is Tony.
And I'm Kyle. We're Pseudo Adults.
Who's that?
Oh,
Oh, that's Kyle's side of his face.
the ghost of
Kyle's
Pseudo
hiding
Past.
behind the curtain, actually.
Whoa.
Kyle's hiding behind the curtain. Peek your head out, Kyle. Peek it forward.
Pika
There you go.